Ever wondered how to turn spooky into spectacular? Today, we're creating these vibrant sugar skull coasters that are perfect for Day of the Dead celebrations or adding a colorful pop to your home decor year-round. Stick around to see how easy it is to transform simple felt cutouts into these eye-catching conversation pieces. Welcome to Happy Place Creations. If you're new here, I'm Connie. If you're returning, welcome back. Today, we're diving into these vibrant sugar skull coasters that are perfect for adding a splash of color to your space. I found these adorable felt cutouts and just knew they'd make the most eye-catching resin project. Whether you're celebrating Dia de los Muertos or just love unique home decor, these coasters are surprisingly simple to make but look absolutely stunning when finished. I'll guide you through every step, so grab your supplies and let's create some magic together. First things first, we need to prep our sugar skulls to fit perfectly in our square coaster molds. I'm just trimming them down slightly. Don't worry about being super precise here, since the resin will create a beautiful border around them anyway. Quick pro tip for working with fabric and resin projects: since these skulls are made of felt, we need to seal them first. This is super important, folks. I'm using a simple mixture of water and glue to pre-seal the fabric. This prevents the resin from absorbing into the felt, which would definitely cause those pesky air bubbles we all hate. See how I'm applying a thin, even coat over the entire surface? This creates a protective barrier that locks everything in place. Always pre-seal any fabric elements before adding them to resin. Trust me, this 5-minute step will save you so much frustration later. Your coasters will come out crystal clear instead of cloudy with bubbles. This works great for paper elements too, by the way. Now for the fun part. Let's add some sparkle to these already gorgeous skulls. I'm using these tiny rhinestones to enhance certain areas. See how they catch the light? This little extra touch really makes the colors pop and gives our coasters that wow factor. You could also use glitter, sequins, or even tiny beads if that's what you have on hand. The beauty of resin crafting is making each project uniquely yours. I want to say a huge thank you to all my amazing subscribers and extend a warm welcome to anyone new here. I pour my heart into creating fun and engaging content. Everything from resin art to craft tutorials. Your incredible support is what keeps this channel going, and I'm so grateful for each one of you. If you're enjoying what you see but haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost a thing. Your subscription makes such a difference to me. Dropping a like on videos helps YouTube share my content with more people who might enjoy it too. I absolutely love reading your comments, so don't be shy. Thank you so much for being here. You truly mean everything to me. Now for the magic to begin. I've mixed up some Let's Resin epoxy. I love this brand for its clarity and bubble-free results. For this first pour, we're just focusing on creating a gorgeous border around our skulls. See how I'm carefully filling just the edges of our coaster mold? This creates that raised edge effect when we flip it over later. I'm adding this stunning magenta Pearl X pigment to give our borders that eye-catching shimmer. Look at that color. The Pearl X powders give such a beautiful metallic finish that catches light from every angle. Just a tiny bit goes a long way, so don't go overboard unless you want a more opaque look. This border is going to frame our sugar skulls perfectly, while adding that extra pop of color. The contrast between the vibrant skulls and this shimmery magenta edge is going to be absolutely stunning. Time for our second layer. I've mixed up another batch of Let's Resin epoxy, but this time I'm keeping it crystal clear. This transparent layer is super important. It creates the perfect foundation for our sugar skulls to float on. Watch how I'm pouring nice and slow to minimize bubbles. You want just enough to create a thin base layer, not too much. This is where patience really pays off in resin work. Our skulls will sit perfectly on top of this layer, giving them that suspended floating effect that looks so professional. I'll let this cure completely before moving forward. No rushing this step. Giving each layer proper curing time prevents cloudiness and separation between layers. While we wait, maybe grab a coffee or plan your next resin project. Trust me, the wait is totally worth it when you see how beautifully these layers come together in the finished coaster. We've reached the grand finale, our back coat that's going to make these coasters truly spectacular. For this layer, I'm coordinating with the colors in our sugar skulls by using pink, blue, and green glitters. See how these colors perfectly complement the designs? Here's a little trick I love. I'm mixing these glitters in separate cups of resin rather than all together. This gives me so much more creative control. I can add a swirl of pink here, a touch of blue there, and blend them together right in the mold. This creates this gorgeous, one-of-a-kind, marbled effect that you just can't get when mixing everything in one cup. Watch how I'm pouring and gently swirling. Not too much, though. You want distinct areas of color that flow into each other naturally. I'm letting the colors dance together without completely mixing. This technique creates such beautiful depth and dimension behind our skulls. Each coaster becomes a unique piece of art that nobody else will have. It's the moment we've all been waiting for, demold time. This is always my favorite part of any resin project. Let's see what we've created. Oh wow, look at how these turned out. The Pearl X magenta border frames everything so perfectly. It really complements the vibrant colors in the sugar skulls. And see how the glitter background creates this amazing depth effect? The way the pink, blue, and green glitters blend together makes each coaster completely unique. I do have a few tiny bubbles in one of them around the edge, but honestly, they're barely noticeable, and there are a couple that got caught underneath the skull on this one here, but that's just part of the handmade charm. Overall, these came out absolutely fantastic. I'm thrilled with how vibrant the colors are and how well everything worked together. I'm absolutely loving how the rhinestones catch the light against that shimmery background. The pre-sealing technique really paid off too. Despite those few tiny bubbles, the finish is still professional and stunning. That's the beauty of resin crafting. Each piece tells its own story, little imperfections and all. These coasters are still showstoppers that anyone would be proud to display. These would make amazing gifts, perfect additions to your Halloween or Day of the Dead decor, or just fun conversation pieces for your coffee table year-round. If you're making these at home and get a few bubbles too, don't stress about it. Remember, handmade items aren't meant to be factory perfect. Those tiny bubbles just prove these were made with love by real hands. Thanks for being here with me today. It truly makes a difference. Hit that subscribe button to join our growing community and stay updated on all the latest content. Can't wait to share more amazing videos with you. See you in the next one.